Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is the Trading Card Frog, and today I'll be your host. Today is the second video opening a Legendary Collection 25th Anniversary Edition display. Previous video on the channel was this exact same box, but accompanied by the princess to the frog. So basically today we'll be opening one solo. We'll be going a little faster than the previous video because technically we've already been over what types of contents are in here. To give you guys also a little heads up, if you want to see more in-depth review and a little more fun and cute stuff, previous video would be the best one, because, you know, with the princess and everyone, it's a little more fun, you know, it's a little more cutesy, a little more in-depth because it's the first time we're opening it and stuff like that. Today we'll be mostly hunting for the final version of the quarter century foil promos. Because last time, out of our 5 little boxes, we pulled 5 different ones. That was very lucky. Now we're only missing the obelisk. So if we don't pull the obelisk, I'll be a little disappointed. Actually, a lot. But, everything that is not an obelisk will not be open for our promos. Because, well, if you guys want to see the promos, you can always just go and look at the previous video on the channel. So yeah, that will save us a little bit of time because last time the video took a bit of a while. It took like 30 something minutes. It's not a bad thing. It was quite fun. You should go watch it if you haven't watched it yet. But, you know, this time we are speeding through. We want to see the pulls, we want to see the value, we want to see the luck. We are here for profiting and to have a fun nostalgic time with these old packs. So yeah, stay tuned for that. While I'm opening all of these and getting everything ready, I might as well tell you guys that there is a collaboration in the work on this channel. Yes, this was announced in the previous video, but might as well remind you guys today as well. We are doing a collaboration with the Legendary Collection 25th Anniversary with a good friend of mine from the next town over. Basically, we are both opening 2 displays of this, and we'll both be opening booster boxes of each of these sets that actually release booster boxes. The only one out of all of these that do not, will not have a booster box is Dark Crisis, but all the other 5 sets will. So I'll be opening at least one of each on the channel, and the pulls from these two displays plus the pulls from those 5 booster boxes will be used to make ourselves some decks, and we'll have a collaboration duel between our 2 channels. So if you guys want to see some gameplay with older nostalgic cards and very randomized luck pulls, stay tuned for that. It'll take a while because these booster boxes come out in summer, I believe, but they have been pre-ordered. They will come. So the only thing that's missing is the public, you guys, if you want to stay tuned for that. Okay, so before everything falls over, I'll just put these away. Let's organize a bit. Why are they not in the order they came out in? This triggers me somehow. The nostalgic goof in me is triggered by such ridiculous things. Let's just sort them real quick. Metal Raiders, Dark Crisis, Spell. Last time we were pretty okay lucky. I mean, we got some very good ratios. 1 foil hit per 3 packs. Sadly though, we only pulled 3 ultras and no secrets out of our 10 hits. And there are still about, 30 packs in these displays, so no secrets. A little disappointed about that. Only 3 ultras, also a little disappointed about that. Usually you would get 4 out of the new booster boxes. You would get 4. No, wait, you would get 2 secrets and 4 ultras for 24 packs. So the fact that we only got 3 ultras and no secrets, a little hurtful. But we did get good ratios overall, so we can't complain. So we have 5 packs of the promos. we're looking for one of these with a blue back. Oh wow, none of them have it. That is disappointing. Okay, well, I mean, they're all gonna stay sealed. This is obviously the Slifer because it has a red back. But all 4 of these have no blue on the back, so no obelisks in here. Actually, very disappointed in this, but you know, this means I'll get to keep 5, and only one of them I know which is the final card. These could all be Blue Eyes, they could all be Red Eyes, they could all be Dark Magician, they could be 3 of them, 1 of each, and the other one a double. We'll never know. They'll stay sealed to gain value for future. But if you guys want to see the quarter centuries, I'll just give you guys a little peek blast from the past from previous video. They look beautiful. They look very, very clean, very nice. They did a good job for once in the TCG. This is obviously copied from the quarter century secret in the OCG. But, you know, this is nice. It looks good. I prefer the foiling on a card that is not regular, a normal monster colored background. But it still looks very nice on all of these. Would have loved getting Obelisk to finish everything. And I might as well show off these sleeves right away. These are the official Japanese sleeves. There are red ones, there are black ones. We're using the red ones for this video. If we get any pulls, they're getting sleeved. Any pull at all. Let's go with Dark Crisis. It's the one I have the least hopes for. But there are some very good pulls in there still. So maybe we'll pull something cool. Acrobat Monkey. Sakuretsu Armor, very good pull. That's just a common, but it's a very good, valuable pull for the event. You know, the collaboration. No foils in our first pack. I hope that's not a bad omen. Let's go with Pharaoh. I'll just go randomly amongst all the packs. 3 to the front. Sakuretsu is going to be good for the collaboration event, but it's not valuable. Like, the first pack was just not good. Shift, and hey, a foil. We've got Mirror Wall. Is it a valuable foil? No, it's just a super, and it's not even a very viable one. But, you know, it's playable. Halve the attack of your opponent's attacking monsters, but once per turn during your standby phase, pay 2,000 life points or destroy this. So, yeah, you know, it's playable. It could definitely see some play against Guarded Cam, but I don't think it's gonna be quite up there for the value in opening this display. Like, obviously, we're losing money, but we're having fun doing it, I think. Anyways, Spell Ruler. Here we are opening for stuff like Delinquent Duo, or what else do we want from this set? That's just the main big card that I'm sure that I want at least one in the deck. But there are a lot of other good cards, like Relinquished, it's Spell. Mystic Tomato is another good one, and we don't have any foils, but we have Malevolent Nuzzler, which is also a pretty decent card. Which reminds me, there's Axe of Despair that is still a pretty decent card as well in that set. Legend of Blue Eyes, White Dragon. So this set here also has some very good pulls available. Obviously, it would be nice to get more pieces of Exodia, but probably iconic wise, I would like to get Blue Eyes and Dark Magician, maybe Red Eyes. Playability wise, you know, Raigeki, Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, those would be some very good pulls to get in this set. You know, getting some foil versions of some very classic stuff would be nice, but we only get a common, so we can't say much. Metal Raiders. Let's go with Metal Raiders, my favorite set. My actual favorite set ever. And there are some very good cards available in here, like Mirror Force, Solemn Judgment, Heavy Storm. A lot of decent cards to get in here. So it would be nice to get one of them. That would be the goal. Shield and Sword, and no foils. Darn, okay, that is a little rough. Invasion. We haven't done any invasions yet. Let's see if Invasion is luckier. It would be nice to get some boss monster level stuff in here, like the Black Luster card, or Chaos Sorcerer again would be nice. Chaos Emperor Dragon would be nice. Ryokaki is also a pretty okay card in there. Chaos Sorcerer, very good, common. Dark Triceratop, and we've got a foil. Okay, it's just a super, but it's a playable super, I guess, for that event deck thing. Reload. So that's not valuable at all, but, you know, it could see some play in that deck. And it is still considered a pull. So it is a ratio card. 2 pulls out of our 6 first packs. So when you think about it, that is 1 out of 3. That's a good ratio. Let's keep going. We need value now. We need playable foils. We need collectible foils. We need foils. Let's just say it that way. We need foils. Anything that's not foil has 0 to no value. Like, it's not even an option. It has no value. It's 0 to 0. Dark Bishop Archfiend, and ooh, oh, okay, there's also another card at the back. But this is nice. Skull Archfiend of Lightning. So that's a level 6 monster. Once per turn during your standby phase, you must pay 500 life points or this card is destroyed. When resolving an opponent's card effect that targets this card, you might be able to negate it by rolling a dice. It's not necessarily a very good card to play, but, you know, it's still a 1 tribute 2500 attack beat stick, which could protect itself, but you have to pay some life points. But it's also a dark. And it's our first ultra of the video, and it's a beautiful looking one. So no complaints there. Since that was an ultra, maybe we'll continue the luck. Let's try Legend of Blue Eyes. Quite a few good ultras in here. It would be nice to, you know, get one. Skull Archfiend, probably not worth a lot of money because it's not that playable and it's not an original one, so it's not as collectible. But it could have value still, so maybe, like, I would say maybe $5. It's something. Repair of the cards and nothing. Okay, well that Blue Eyes set is not good to us. Let's go with Spell Ruler. Whoop, that's a poor rip. There we go. Destroying the pack. Screw you, rapper. Let's go with House of Adhesive Tape. Psychic Kappa, Eat Kaboom, Sword, Oath, Rest, Nimble Momonga. That's nice. We pulled 1 in the previous video, so this, now that there are 2, if we pull a 3rd one, that would be great for the actual challenge video. And, ooh, we have a pull. Banisher of the Light. Not quite a good card for the type of deck that we would build for the challenge. Because this, although it has a very good defense stat, any card sent to the graveyard is banished instead. If we want some light and dark monsters in our graveyard for our Chaos Sorcerers, we don't really want Banisher on the field. Unless it's only during the opponent's turn and then they destroy it, so it goes to our grave and we use it as our light in the grave. So, you know, it's playable, but it's not the best. Feral's Servant. This set could give us some very good foils, like Nobleman of Crossout, Premature Burial, Call of the Haunted would also be in here, Jinzo would be in here. A lot of decent stuff, honestly, but that's all foils. Let's just hope for one. At least one good foil. Come on. Hayabusa Knight, and nothing on the end. That's okay, though. Hayabusa Knight is not a bad card. It can attack twice during each battle phase. So if you equip it with, for example, Malevolent Nuzzler, and you have 2 Malevolent Nuzzlers on it, I mean, you could technically attack for 2400 twice. That's not nothing. It's very playable. But you need all the equipped spells. You can't just do it. Invasion of Chaos, Sacred Crane, Stumbling, Heart of the Underdog, Gigantes, Lord, Sasuke Samurai number 3, and on the end, nothing. Okay, well that's just disappointing. Sasuke Samurai number 3 is sadly not the good one. There's another Sasuke Samurai that actually has a decent effect of just destroying anything it attacks that's face down, I think. Or is it just in defense in general? Anyways, Metal Raiders, let's just hope for an actual good card. Leogun, Ancient Elf, Legul, Mystic Lamp, OQ Beam, Little Swordsman of Ale, Blue Winged Crown, Hoshiningen, and on the end, nothing. Ooh, that's a rough part. Okay, so we still have 3 of each, I believe. Yep. Let's keep going. We're almost halfway through. We're doing okay. I mean, we haven't done much, but in our second wave of 6 packs, we pulled 2 more foils. So we're still on ratio. No big value, but ratios nonetheless. Really Eternal Rest. You know, the rest needs to be really eternal. They can't just come back all the time. Fear from the Dark, and nothing. Fear from the Dark is still a very interesting card to use. When this card is sent from your hand or deck to the graveyard by an opponent's card effect, special summon it. You know, it's still a 1700 attack beat stick, it's dark, so it's not a bad card to use overall. But if the opponent has Delinquent Duo, if they have Reaper of the Cards or stuff like that, Spirit Reaper, you know, Goat stuff, you know, it has some use because if your opponent discards it, you get it on the field. Free summon. Let's do some Pharaoh's Servant, hoping for a good pull, ground collapse, appropriate, and limiter removal. That's a pull. Again, it's just a super, but it is a pull. We'll take it. It would be a good pull if only there were good machines pulled. The only good machine I can think of right now is Jinzo. Right, that's a machine, right? It's not just a psychic. It's a machine monster used by psychics in the series. Anyways, so that's one pull. Can't complain about that. Limiter removal is still useful as well in newer decks when you think about it. There are still some very decent decks using Earth Machines or Cyber Dragons. Mystic Plasmazone, Labyrinth Wall, Eternal Rest, Senju of the Thousand Hands, and on the end, Magical Labyrinth. No foils there. Okay, Legend of Blue Eyes, I see you looking at me over there. Let's do it. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, to the front. The Furious Seeking. Deep Dragon. Gravedigger's Ghoul, and nothing. Oof, I will be the Furious Seeking if you don't pull anything from Legend of Blue Eyes. Ever. Like, we really need to pull something out of that. Last video, our best pull was from Legend of Blue Eyes. 3 to the front. Chaos End, Cannonball, Dimension, DD Borderline, Lord Poison, Molten, Witch, Ultra Evolution Pill, and nothing on the end either. Oh man, third round has been rough on us. We only have one pack left. Metal Raiders, come on, heart of the cards. We need a good pull. We need something. We're halfway through, we're past halfway through. Come on. Prevent Rat, Giga Tech, Tremendous Fire, Ancient Lizard, Hyosube, Little Chimera, and Summon Skull, pulling through to join its evolution of the Archfiend of Thunder, Lightning, whatever. That is nice. That is also the reworked effect, mentioning that this card is always treated as an Archfiend card, but it is a very beautiful pull to get. Valuable? So-so. The original one would be worth money, like actual money, because it's the original one, people want it. This one, maybe just $5, maybe 10 if you're lucky, I guess. I'm not quite sure, it's really just estimates at this point. And sadly enough, it's not quite usable in the challenge. It's playable, but it's this or a Chaos Sorcerer. I'd rather use Chaos Sorcerer, to be fair, if I'm to brick. Let's do it in the order. Like, let's start with Blue Eyes this time. We haven't been that lucky value-wise with Dark Crisis as the first pack opened, so maybe doing this in this order, we'll get luckier. We are still on ratio, and we did pull 2 Ultras, so, I mean, we're not doing awful, we're just not doing great. 2-pronged attack, and nothing on the end. Okay. Let's go Metal Raiders. One, two, three, to the front. Metal Raiders has given us a good Ultra, so we can't complain, but we want more, right? Like, we deserve more, right? Muka Muka, and we've got a foil. Harpy Lady Sisters. Also, a card pulled in the previous video. It's our first foil double out of 2 displays. It's not that bad when you think about it, but there are quite a few sets in here, so it's sad to see that there are doubles at all. It's still a foil, we'll take it, we're on ratio with it, but it's sadly not a very valuable one, and it's definitely not something I want to play in the deck. Metal Fish, Electric Snake, so we're at Spell Rulers, in case you guys wanted me to mention it. Manga Reran, and nothing on the end. This has such a different artwork from what I remember when I was younger. Like, this had different colors. It's been rearranged, you know, it's been reworked and stuff, but I don't see the need for it. I understand they need to censor stuff, but that's just not needed. 3 to the front, let's go Pharaoh's Servant. Give us the goods. Eye of Truth, Metal, Steel, Gift, Rain, Inspection, Hayabusa, and nothing. Okay. I see that you're keeping me on my toes. Display box, you're keeping me on my toes. Dark Crisis. Let's see what we can get. 1, 2, 3 to the front. Shineto's Art. Contract with Exodia. Rod. Falling. Morale. Gigagigu. Desrook. We have another Mephist, and we have a foil. We have Mirage Knight. Regular super, so we're still not quite doing good value-wise, but it is a pull. Ratio-wise, we're right on it. Still, every 6 packs, we get 2 foils. It's just not good foils. But we still have 1 pack from that wave. Invasion of Chaos. Can we get a good foil? Come on. Chaos Emperor Dragon and Void of the End as a secret would be the best. Like, I just want to see that card in my hands again. It's been so long. So long. Robin Zombie and Self-Destruct Button. Not useful. You know what? We did this way, now we're gonna do that way. Let's start with Invasion as our final Invasion pack. Come on. Chaos Magic. Let's go. Chaos Magic. Heart of the cards. Death Kangaroo, Energy, Chaos, Ojama, Lord, Hyper, Dawn, Curse, and nothing on the end. Okay. That's not doing good. That's not so great. 1, 2, 3 to the front. Arsenal Robber. Yakugire Panda. Altar. Staunch. Mustering. 1000. Different, and we've got something. We've got Vampire Lord Secret Rare and a Maroon. But Vampire Lord Secret Rare is something that I love so much. My favorite GOAT deck is a zombie deck with a lot of Pyramid Turtle and Giant Rat interactions. It's just so great. Vampire Lord Secret Rare is not a very valuable Secret Rare. It's maybe $5 to $10 for this card because it's such a reprint. But it is a pretty good card to use when it's used well. And it is our first and only Secret Rare as of yet in both our displays together. So very happy to see this. Value-wise, might not be the best. But out of Dark Crisis, I think it is one of the best things we could have pulled at that point. I actually like the card. I might use it afterwards to actually bling out my GOAT deck because I kept the original prints in a binder. So, you know, it's gonna see some use. Major Riots, 4-starred, Sky Scouts, Saiba, Mad Sword, and nothing on the end of Pharaoh either. Okay, last 3 packs. Spell Rulers, come on down. Give us the good stuff. Give us, well, you know, Acts of Despair or Relinquished, or maybe, you know, give us something like Delinquent Duo. Liquid Beast, Electric Snake, Hungry Burger, Luminous Spark, Whiptail, Heroes, and nothing. No, that's no good. Metal Raiders, let's go for Mirror Force, Solemn Judgment. Those 2 are the big ones that I really want to see. Mystical Space Typhoon would be good from Spell Raiders, now that I think about it. But you know, in this set, Heavy Storm would be nice. King of Yamimakai. Queen, 7-colored fish, Punished, Empress, Little, Princess, and nothing either. Oh no, we're almost not getting our ratio. Blue Eyes White Dragon is our last pack, and it's also our last chance to be on ratio 1 foil per 3 packs. This has to be a foil, please. Come on, and let it be a good one, please. Please make this a good one. Oh, and if there's a Pot of Greed, you know, might as well be greedy out of it. Okay. Heart of the cards. Tripwire. Dragon. Urabi. Teha. Hitotsumi. Metal. Secret Rare. Tri-Horned Dragon. Definitely not something worth playing, but definitely happy to see a secret. Tri-Horned Dragon. Secret Rare. Nice. And funny fact, fun little fact, our 2 secrets today are both the secrets with the 000 code from their own respective sets. You could have pulled another secret from Dark Crisis. I don't quite remember the other one by heart just right now, around the spur of the moment, but there is another one with a different code. I think it's the Anubis Trap, from what I remember. And Tri-Horned Dragon, Curse of Anubis, I think, yeah. Tri-Horned Dragon, the other secret, would have been... Why do I forget these things? Why do I forget these things? What is the other secret in Legend of Blue Eyes? Oh, it's the Gaia Knight Fusion Dragon thing. Yeah. Okay, so we did pull more interesting stuff than the Trap or the Fusion that we couldn't be able to summon at all. But this will not see any play, and this, well, it just might. Anyways, so overall, we pulled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 foils out of 30 packs, so we got our ratio, and this time we pulled 2 ultras and 2 secrets. So our ratios for secrets on this opening was pretty good. Our ultras a little lackluster, but still pretty okay. And our supers, well, they were pretty on point. We got the right ratios. Value-wise, it's a little rough. We're definitely not getting our value back on this box, but these might help in the future to, come back a bit out of this experimental deck. Anyways, so it was a pretty okay box overall. I'm pretty glad I did open this, and I guess I'll have to try to trade with someone to find the obelisk just to complete the set, because I don't really want to buy more of these too much. It would be nice just to have the obelisk to finish it, right? Anyways, so yeah, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. I know I did. It has been a pleasure, and ciao.
Few thanks to give. First, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, sub, bell, comment, share, etc. It really helps. Second, I want to give a big thanks to my friend BuddhaBelly42 for making the animation for the channel's intro. It is much appreciated. Go check him out on his social media accounts. Third, but not the least, I want to say a huge thank you to everyone who supports me, my channel, and its mission, especially the ones on Patreon. You peeps out there are the ones making this work. On that note, follow me on my other social media accounts. Lots of bonus content to entertain you guys and gals, so check it out.